This is Aaron Small from BraveWords.com. We're here at Heavy TO at Downsview Park inside the media tent with Henkka and Jaska from Children of Bottom. Hey guys.
Hey, hello.
Hello.
Your new album, Relentless, Reckless, Forever, was released 4 months ago in March. During the recording sessions for that, you guys literally got hit by a tornado. Is that still fresh in your minds, or does it seem like an ancient memory?
Well, tornado, I think, is a little bit more like exaggeration, but it was quite a severe storm in Finnish, scale. And yeah, it destroyed some of the main generators in the area, so the whole village was dark for several days. So we had to actually go home for a couple of days, skip the recordings because there was no power.
But everything was saved and backed up on computer? You didn't lose anything?
No, I mean, luckily we got like almost everything we needed from that studio. I guess you were recording your bass lines.
Yeah, I came back for the basses, a couple of days later, yeah.
Yeah, oh, okay.
But everything was backed up, so we didn't lose anything, luckily, yeah.
Now, the bonus cover song on that album is Eddie Murphy's Party All the Time. Who picked that song?
Well, I think it was me. Because it was I had a 30th birthday last June, and then you were there too. And then the couple of days we just played that song like 24, not 7, but several days anyway. And then I just told these guys that that's a good song, this Eddie Murphy song. And I know that everybody loves Eddie Murphy, and of course everybody knew the song. And then it was easy decision just to do it. And then we jammed it out. It works pretty well.
So what's your favorite Eddie Murphy movie?
It has to be the Beverly Hills. Beverly Hills, I don't know which one, yeah.
Yeah, the same thing. Yeah.
The original, the first one?
Yeah, the first one is. Great.
Are you a fan of his stand-up comedy as well? Delirious, Raw?
Oh yes, I've seen some of those. I've never seen them whole, but yeah, they're brilliant. Yeah, I have to get them home. Yeah.
Now, your next release is going to be the photo book that's coming this fall. So tell me all about that.
Well, I think it was originally Henkka's idea to start collecting photos, and I think it was it your idea?
Yeah, in a way. Yeah, we've been working with this photographer who did the covers for Blood Drunk and Relentless, and then I love big photo books like coffee table books, and then we just discussed with this guy that maybe we should do one, and then everybody was into the idea, and then now it's really happening. He's been touring with us a lot, on the European tour. He was several weeks with us. He was on this tour, and he's been everywhere with us, shooting a lot, fans, backstage photos. So the stuff that see normally, like in the press photos, like the offstage stuff. So it's going to be based on that. It's a couple of hundreds, 100 or 200 pages, nice pictures, all kinds of situations.
Now, do you have an average retail price? What do you think you're going to sell it for?
It's going to be quite pricey because it's going to be all done in Northern Europe. So I don't know. It's
50.
Around 50, maybe with the postage.
Euros or dollars?
I don't know yet, but around there.
Okay, cool. So it'll be a much bigger version of the hardcover book of Relentless, Reckless Forever?
Yes. This was just a teaser kind of way, and Relentless book was only for this from the studio,
Right.
and now this is going to be covering like our life, pretty much, like especially on tour, on the bus, backstage, hotels, the trains, whatever we use, bullet trains in Japan, and all kinds of stuff.
Awesome. Now, today at Heavy TO and tomorrow at Heavy MTL mark the last 2 days of this end of the North American leg of the Ugly World Tour. So what's the ugliest thing you've seen in either Canada or the United States?
Well, at least the show's been very fucking hot, and without air conditioning, playing like venues,
Very
small venues, and that's been quite rough.
Yeah. I think it was St. Paul, Minnesota, St. Paul, Minnesota. That was the hottest. One of the smallest clubs, super hot outside, air conditioning, no, super hot. that was probably the ugliest thing on this.
With Relentless, Reckless Forever being your 7th studio album, is there a song you've never played live you'd like to try, or an old one you haven't done in ages you'd like to blow the dust off?
Everybody has their own opinions about the set list, so I think everybody has their own opinions about what they would like to play. I would always love to play the Touch Like Angel of Death from the first album, but nobody else wants to.
Yeah, we've been always thinking some song from the first album, and then we've been playing like Lake Bodom and Dead Night Warrior, and when we start to rehearse the other songs, we're like, we just can't play this. But I don't know why it's so irritating. But there's people that loves those songs. But
Now, the audio sample at the beginning of Pussyfoot Miss Suicide. You go home and have a couple of shooters, and I don't know what the fuck happens, but when you come back, you're not the same lady. Where is that from?
I can remember. It was Alex's thing. I've asked it 10 times. I've asked it what is it from, but I always forget because it's something not so famous thing. I can't remember. I love it though.
It's unique because it's not something you're known for. You're not one of those bands that has a sample at the beginning of every tune.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but I think it's very it's funny, it's surprising, and it fits the song quite well. Yeah.
Now, working with an outside producer, namely Matt Hyde, positive experience, yes?
well, it was. He wanted us to, do all that pre-production, what was important to us, and he was pushing us to our limits and doing very good plannings ahead before we entered the studio, which was, I think, that was really important for the recording. And of course, I think. We were for this album. We were looking for a different kind of sound, and we just gave him free hands. And I think he did a great job for the sounds, and it's really different compared to previous ones. So I think that was.
Yeah, and I think
the whole point.
And then the biggest change was that we actually had kind of like a 6th member during the writing process in the rehearsal room. That was really weird to have some guy on the couch listening to us doing our songs and even commenting on them. He didn't change many things, but some small details he did. Hey, you guys ever thought about this? And I'm like, no. Oh, actually, it's okay. Yeah.
So, bottom line, would you work with Hyde again?
I would, yeah. It was he's a super nice guy. I don't know if you met him, but he's a very, very nice guy. Very easy to work with. I loved to, especially the actual recording process was really nice. I loved it. I would do it again.
Now, you guys recently stated that outside of Finland, Canada is your biggest market. It surpassed Japan.
Yeah, that's probably true, yeah. At least it feels like. I don't know the actual numbers, but always when we come here, especially in the eastern part, it's been always really good, from the beginning also.
Right on. Well, I guess we look forward to the photo book. Is there an official title for that yet?
No.
Alrighty, well, thank you very much, guys.
Yeah.
Have a great show tonight.
Thanks for
Thank
having
you.
us.
Take care.